Hello everyone, Dr. Suneel Dhand. Welcome to another video. As a physician, I take my oath very seriously indeed, the Hippocratic Oath, to treat every patient in front of me, every human being in front of me, as the unique, special person that they are, to be treated with dignity and respect. One of the things which has really disturbed me over the last couple of years, a lot of things have disturbed me, but this is right up there, is the attitude of not wanting to talk about side effects or adverse events. And I'm sure you all know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you can always argue that any particular side effect or adverse event is rare. And remember, every single drug and therapeutic out there has a rate of side effects and adverse events. But not wanting to talk about it is the bit that gets me. And the culture of silence that has existed in many different parts of the medical establishment all over the world, actually, many different medical authorities have really discouraged any talk about this. And to me, this goes against the Hippocratic Oath and what it means to be a physician. I recently watched a British documentary on this very topic, side effects and adverse reactions. Some of them were really very bad. Actually, all of them in the documentary were very bad, serious side effects. I then recently watched a US cable news show where a mother was talking about the very serious side effect that her young son suffered. And she said, like many in the documentary said, that when they first wanted to talk about this, they were completely shunned. They were often ridiculed. They were set upon, believe it or not, often by doctors in the online arena. And often, big tech social media companies, surprise, surprise, what did they do? They tried to censor real people from telling their own health stories. Now again, I want to come back to, you can always argue about how rare something is. But remember, nothing is rare to the person who suffers it. Nothing is rare to the person who suffers it. And to not allow people to tell their stories is appalling and a gross violation of the Hippocratic Oath if it is occurring under the watch of physicians. Now imagine this. Imagine saying a statement like this. Here's a medical therapeutic. Now, if something goes wrong and you suffer a serious adverse event or side effect, you will be shunned and you will be silenced from telling your story. Of course, there's no legal recourse. Now, what would everybody think if somebody said something like that? Yes, because that's what I learnt in medical school and is part of the Hippocratic Oath. Dear, oh dear. As a doctor, any doctor out there, anyone in medicine, our job is to always listen to people. We don't shun people. We allow them to tell their story. We show them compassion and we help them. I want to come back to this again. The behavior of certain elements of the medical establishment and medical communities all over the world has been appalling in this regard, and it's actually served to really decrease public trust because the public are not stupid. They know when something isn't right, and when you're not talking about something, healthcare and medicine is about being fully transparent, open, and honest. Now, how difficult would it have been to simply say, look, here you go. Here are the benefits, here are the risks. There's XYZ chance of this happening, 1 in so many hundred, 1 in so many thousand, whatever it is, just like we do with everything else that we get consent for. And simply say, here you go. Of course, we respect bodily autonomy and informed consent, which are the bedrocks of the practice of medicine. But how difficult would it have been to show compassion and say, hey, listen, if you are one of the unfortunate ones who has a serious adverse event or side effect, we'll support you. We'll show you compassion. You won't be shunned. You will be supported financially if necessary, but we are here right with you. Medical establishments, medical communities, what would have been so difficult about that? I leave you with that thought. Thanks everybody for listening. Dr. Suneel Dhand. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button for more similar videos in the future. Also hit the bell button so you get notified when I make more videos. And do come follow me on my uncensored platform, locals.com. That link is down below where we have more open, honest, and interesting discussions away from this environment of big tech, censorship, and silencing. Really sad I need to say that in the United States, but I do. We'll speak again very soon.